Okay, so I have to say there's no live game this week because I'll be heading off to Galway, so I didn't actually have time to record for the live game. So anyway, I'm just going to be speaking over the highlights. Anyway, yeah, so it was pretty much the same lineup for Kiersey as they took on Central United. You got everyone there that you probably expect to be there. Same case there for Central United, who, pretty much. So yeah, everyone was turning off, and oh yeah, by the way, this is the first time I'm recording with braces since I got them in, so if I do sound a bit weird, that's probably the reason for it. But anyway, yeah. So Central started off pretty strong. They were already threatening to score, and it didn't take long for them to get in the score sheet. That was Warren Cleary with a goal there after 22 minutes. A nice little header. Just barely got it under the keeper, but it's a goal for Central United that takes them in front, and it's a huge win. I mean, pretty much every win is huge for Central United at this stage. And this shot here almost went in. That would have been a fantastic goal. But yeah, this here, disaster from Kilmac. He might get subbed off actually, because he's just not doing well at all. But yeah, Warren Cleary scored his second goal of the day. So it took until the second half before Kiersey United really got into the game. Postman Pat there swinging the ball in, and Hoogie Spingy getting a goal back for the home side. So it wasn't completely gone by that point, but they did press on again. They were looking to get the draw, and Hoogie Spingy again had a chance to score. The header didn't go in that time, but thankfully he was still there to tap in a shot from pretty much point blank range. The game was not over though, because Kiersey United believes they could press on and win it, and Matongo Babongo with a pretty acrobatic finish, it has to be said, and that took Kiersey United into the lead for the first time in the whole game. But the game, would you believe, there was still a bit of time left to play in the game, and because of that, Central United were able to get back in the game. A poor series of saves. Really should have caught that Cormac Kiersey, but he wasn't able to, and because of that, Warren Cleary was allowed to score with very little time left on the clock, and that pretty much meant the game was going to finish 3-3, aside from this chance here, which almost went in. I mean, if that tackle wasn't made, that probably would have been a goal. But yeah, 3-3. So that's the first draw we've seen all season. So yeah, pretty impressive there. But anyway, yeah. There was another reason I wanted to upload this earlier, and it's here. And I will I saved my initial reaction for this and everything because I have the camera on. But yeah, it was St Mary's and Fire Station, and it didn't take long for the away side to shock the hosts, who were flying very high. But yeah, that goal from Mr. Injuries was by far a very small event in comparison to what was going to happen next. It's going to be a corner now, a chance to go 3-0 as I think, and the ball going to header, and he's going to head it first time, and it's going to be, oh my god! Oh my god, what a fucking goal! Oh my god. Of the strike. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much a big reason why I wanted to get this out so early. I mean, what a strike. I didn't expect that to go anywhere near the goal, but not only did it go in, it was such a fantastic finish. An incredibly tight, I suppose an incredibly narrow range to have to hit it into. Past the goalkeeper and Everton. I mean, Mossy Landy is a good keeper, but it was 2-0 to the away side, and they looked to score more goals heading into the second half, but this was a dreadful back. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what I was trying to achieve there. I think I forgot that Fire Station only played with 2 defenders, and they're both on the other side of the field. But yeah, anyway, it did allow Bernie Casey to get his side back in the game, so the high flying St Mary's had hope for the rest of the second half because of that goal. But it wasn't a guarantee that they were going to win. But this goal sure helped. I think it was Bernie Casey again. No, it was actually McFuckerbottom, the left back there with the equaliser. Bernie Casey and McFuckerbottom both scoring. I mean, very unusual for the left back to score. I mean, he scored a good goal, to be fair. But yeah, Fire Station did try to press on, and win the game. But I think they allowed St Mary's hurling into it too much. And this play here, this piece of play here was actually really poor from the defence. But Bernie Casey capitalised expertly, and because of that, it was 3-2. To St Mary's hurling. Just like that, it didn't take them long, and it was almost 4-2, but some good reactions there from Fireman Sam kept the score at 3-2, so it was still manageable. And then Michi Batshuayi here somehow stayed on his feet, but Really should have done better with that finish. Pampa Bombo, by the way, came on. I mean, I'm giving him a few games because I think he's a good centre back, you know. But unfortunately, for the away side, despite scoring that fantastic goal, and I mean, I think I have that saved as a separate clip, just so I can go back and watch it again and again and again, because I just love that finish so much. But yeah, despite having possibly the best goal of the tournament, and I'm calling it now, the best goal of the tournament, yeah, it really doesn't count for anything because it's a 3-2 loss for Fire Station, who continue to struggle. Anyway, so St. Declan's Athletic and Rainbow Hall FC. St. Declan's Athletic really not going too well. Rainbow Hall FC not going entirely great either. But, I mean, the home side did start off really strong. And it wasn't until the near half-time they got a goal, but it was well deserved. So the Brig, obviously with their thunderbolt shots, really making an impact on the game. But yeah, Rainbow Hall did try to come into the game a bit, but the defence was very stubborn. I mean, 4 centre backs, like, and they're trying to attack to the middle, like, you know, how dumb can you get? And this was kind of a little curve pass here, set up the Brig for a second goal of the day. And Rainbow Hall FC really weren't going to find a way back into the game after that. It was just very, I suppose you could say, it was kind of a poor performance, you could really say, from Rainbow Hall FC. They really didn't challenge at all during the game. And the Brig here, I mean, I don't know why he kept running sideways, but like, he really had a chance to push on and get a third goal. He could have got a hat-trick for himself, but I suppose it doesn't matter, like, because it's 3 points in the bag. 2-0 to St. Declan's Athletic. Okay, and now here we go. Here's another. This was actually possibly the best game. Possibly the best game of the week. It was obviously Kent's FC at home to Greenway Rovers, and I think it was Kilmac serving the second game of his ban so Kilmac serving the second game of his ban here. So yeah, Sean Power had a chance to score here, but he didn't really capitalise on it until some poor defending from Kent's defence. They pretty much allowed him. I mean, they pretty much put it on his plate for him. And it didn't take him long to get back his second after that. A lovely volley. I mean, Boolan really should have done better there. Really flat-footed, no reactions at all. But yeah, Sean Power has 2 goals, and he's not really complaining. But yeah, Marx's 4 anyway there. And that is Marx's 4 because I know it is. But I should probably make their numbers like correspond to what Marx's they are, but I really couldn't be asked to do that. But yeah. Bottom line is that's a goal back for Kent, and they didn't. They tried all game long, but they really weren't getting anywhere until this lovely bit of play here. Set up Tesco Ballybeg for an easy goal. So it's 2-2 now, but the game is not over yet. Would you believe? There's still 5 minutes left to play, and Tesco Ballybeg with a lovely turn here took out the defence and took out Guru and scored what looked like the winner. Actually, I'm not giving anything away yet. It looked like the winner with so little time left on the clock, but there was time yet for Greenway Rovers to go on a counter-attack, and so with seconds remaining on the clock, this happened as Jordan Curry tried to drive into the penalty area, gave a lovely pass to Sean Power, and Sean Power got a hat-trick, and the goal that ended up tying the game at 3 goals apiece. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week, guys. I've been the man with the plan. Thanks for watching my videos. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And also, please let people know that goal that was scored by Sheep Jagger actually happened, because I'm really impressed by that, and I want as many people as possible to know about that goal. I might even upload it to a separate clip on YouTube if it gets enough demand. But yeah, it was a good goal. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really happy with the series so far. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.